Hello, my name is Thomas Weiss, and I am an academic success coach for Student Support Services. What I'm going to be showing you is how to use our booking services with tutoring and computer lab usage. Now, this is not mandatory. We do still do walk-ins, but we also want to provide an opportunity for students planning ahead or are virtual. When you open the link, you'll have this generic booking service page. At the top here, you can see we have two services, computer lab and tutoring. The computer lab is considered an hour usage and allows up to 5 people at a time. If you need more than an hour, just reserve as much as you need. Even though we only allow 5 to sign up, we have 7 computers. We have an emergency overflow room too, just in case. Once you select the computer lab usage, if you scroll down, there's a calendar on the left side where you can select what day of the week you want, or what day in general you want to use. And then on the right side is the timetable. Now, if I wanted to use the computer lab at 3 o'clock on, say, the 2nd, it would look something like that. So it would show September 2nd at 3 p.m. Now, when you select a staff member, it's kind of optional. You can leave that at anyone, or you can just select our generic Tutoring SSS STEM position. It's how we reserve positions for the computer lab. Now, if you don't have to worry about the staff, because there's only one option. We're also open from 8 to 5, so it has a timetable for everything for that position there. If you scroll down, there's more additional details that you can add your information, include your name, your email, your phone number, and any notes that we need to know. And then we also would like to have your K number so we can kind of keep track of that. Now, when you go back up and you look at the tutoring services, it's pretty much the same thing. There's going to be 2 differences, 3 differences technically. We have 30-minute free time. If you need more time with the tutors, go ahead and reserve additional spots if it's available. Another thing that's different is, say I want to look for a tutor on September 2nd. It shows me who's available during that day. You can see that Richard Thomas Ramirez isn't, but the other 3 are. But if I want to look for a specific time, say I want to meet with a tutor at 2 o'clock on that Wednesday the 2nd, I can see who's available at that time as well. If you leave it on anyone, it will just assign you randomly to a tutor, and you'll get a notification later about that. The third difference is when you go down here to add your details, we ask for your information, and we're going to have an additional question here, which is, do we want this to be a virtual appointment? So this could be Collaborate or FaceTime, depending on how you want to set that up, a phone call or a face-to-face, so if you plan on coming here in person. Now, our tutoring labs is here at Aggregate Hall at 2:30. We will most likely have 2 tutors available at one time. Just make sure you watch who's available when. And once you click on book, this goes for both peer usage and tutoring, you'll get an email invite to that meeting, and so will the tutor. Or if you're using Computer Lab, we'll get an email invite to our generic email as well. With us just using this, so if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We are relatively new with this program, so just bear with us as we work through any kind of kinks that would come up. But if you notice anything that maybe we can add or fix, just let us know.
And again, this is only optional and only in place due to the new COVID regulations. We encourage you to take advantage of the SSS STEM lab, as we are taking every precaution, such as the option to reserve your spot and having additional computer labs available in Aggregate Hall. You're always welcome to use the lab and stop by to say hi. We do miss you a lot. Thank you so much.